I fixed it. Fair enough. It's like 3:20 in the afternoon here. So, yeah, I've had a very productive day. I've literally just sat on my laptop and tried to use my little brain to work out this. It's been productive to say the least. I think there's no feedback though, so I'm gonna assume that I've magically fixed it, and yeah, here I am, doing my first stream. Don't know what I'm doing, but it's gonna be chaotic, it's gonna be fun. I've literally been waiting like 2 hours to open my gaming laptop, which is massive and really heavy, and this box is like bigger than me, like it's so big. I'm so excited, I literally feel like a kid on that Christmas day. I'm just seeing if anyone wants to actually join. I've got like a couple of messages, so I'm just seeing. Aww. Loads of people at work, which I'm like, fair enough. It is, you know, a Monday. So, boo. Okie dokie. How is the weather in Toronto at the moment as well? I'm assuming you've probably got better autumnal seasons than us in England. Although it's kind of autumnal today. It's actually been quite cold, which I've been really happy about. So, this channel, so I was like half trying to talk to you guys, half trying to read that. I'm just going to put this box down for a minute because I'm not going to actually open it just yet. I plan on kind of doing a lot of D&D stuff, so if you know me, if you follow me on any kind of other platform, you'll know I'm heavily into D&D, which started this year. I've got something quite exciting coming up, so I'm going to be joining a group of people who will be playing... Why can't I talk? I'm so nervous. Basically, I'm going to be joining a amazing group of people who are going to be streaming D&D, and I've got to join them, which I'm really excited about. I've kind of got imposter syndrome, which I've got right now, and I was like, are you sure you want me to join? I've only played D&D for like 6 months. I'm really slow. Are you sure? But they liked me, so I'm joining that. I'm really excited. I get to play a drow, which, if you know anything about D&D, is like the sort of they're called dark elves, basically. So they're kind of like elves that went underground and are like basically nasty little shits. Probably shouldn't swear my first stream, but you know. Also, if you know me, I know you will know I have a bit of a potty mouth, so that's going to be kind of hard to try and condition, but I'm going to do my best. So yeah, I'm getting to play a drow in this campaign. It's the Ghost of Saltmarsh, which again, if you know anything about D&D, is cool. I'm really excited. I've never played it. I'm joining them at like level 3. The campaign, go follow their Twitch, their X, Twitter, whatever the language. Stop myself though. Their Twitter, X, whatever social media they have, which is also now Instagram and Threads, which I adore. So hi everyone from Threads, you're all really nice so far. I like you all a lot. Yeah, build an owlbear. That is, wow. The ADHD is a lot today. The brain is wired. So yeah, go follow any social media that's Build an Owlbear, which now makes me want an owlbear plushie. And I really need to be saving my money. But you know, just bought a gaming PC. So that's going really well. Oh, I know, just knocked it over. That wouldn't have been very good. So I'm going to be playing... Wow. I know I said this would be like chaotic, but this is so chaotic. But maybe that's what everyone's going to enjoy. Hello, Bree. I'm sure you're probably watching this thinking, like, what the hell is she on? Normally I'm, like, calm and cool and collected. I haven't even had any Coke. And I don't mean, like, Coke. Oh, Danielle, what are you talking about? Oh. My cheeks are all red. I'm all flustered. Okay. We're gonna have a sip of some cordial. And that's what I meant. I've had no Coke, as in I've had no fizzy drinks, no sugar. We're cool, we're calm, we're collected. Very demure, as the kids would say nowadays. I feel so old. I don't know about anyone else. I don't know how old everyone is that's going to be watching this. But I was born in 92. So I'm 32 years old, and I feel old when I, like, hear kids talking nowadays. I'm like, what's demure? What? Like, I know obviously what demure is, but usually, like, you know, if you were from the UK, or probably the rest of the world have heard this as well. A few years ago, I say a few years ago, it's probably about a decade now, it was, like, sick. Everything was, like, really cool and sick. And obviously, to be sick means you're ill. So I was just like, even ill means good. Oh, it just bamboozles me. Bamboozles? Yeah. So, I never know. But yeah, I feel like this is going to be demure now. I'm put together. The glasses are on. They're straight. Cleaned them yesterday. So, I could actually see again, which was fantastic. Just seeing if anyone else has joined. No, just Brie and Matt for now. I am... going. What was I talking about? God, this is just gonna be like a ramblings of my brain, isn't it? I was talking about building owlbear, so yes, I've probably said it like 4 times now, but just to confirm, gonna be playing a drow in their campaign. Go follow their social medias. I'll be starting in like October because they're finishing up a section, and then my character is gonna get added in, which I'm really excited about. My class, I don't know if I can say all this. No one's watching, so I'm sure it's fine. Like, I'm sure it's cool. But I'm going to be playing a monk, which I'm really excited about. Like, when I first read through the player's handbook, I read through, like, everything. I was, like, a complete nerd. I've started reading through Tasha's Cauldron of Everything now. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, Tasha's Cauldron of Everything. I love tea. Sorry, I got... Brie, you're going to distract me so much, babe. Monk! Yes! So, this is what it's going to be like, isn't it? It's just going to be me getting excited when people actually talk to me. I've got friends. I have played a tiefling in my second campaign, which was, like, actually the first one I got to pick, if that makes sense. I'm just going to give you all... No. We'll go back to Build an Owlbear campaign, and then I'll give you a rundown of how I got into D&D. So yes, Build an Owlbear, playing the drow, which is the underground dark elves that hate everyone. I'm kind of playing it twisted because I'm, like, if you know me at all, the nicest, or I try to be, one of the nicest people going, and I find it really hard to be a bitch. So I can't really play a drow convincingly. So I'm kind of had this reason that I've left the community, and that means I will kind of play it more to my personality, if that makes sense. Don't know, my brain just had a freeze then. Important question: who do you romance? My necromancer is romancing my in real life partner Ben. So he's playing Zod Nerafatu. Can never say that, but there you go, that's my version of it. Who is a half orc who is like a berserker. Can't think of the class now. Come on guys, you might know. Berserker. Oh, what's the class? Barbarian. There we go. It came to my head in my brain. I got there in the end. I'm a bit slow, but we got there. So yeah, he's playing a half orc, barbarian, berserker, and he's very kind of like boom, hit everyone on the head, doesn't really talk, kind of loves the oh, you guys are so cute. But yeah, I have kind of, we met on the road, we're both looking for people for two very different reasons, which our campaign doesn't know the reasons why. I, being me, have just opened up and been like, oh yeah, tell everyone why I'm here and what I'm doing. Whereas obviously Zod is a little bit more conservative about his intentions for the time being. So that is who my necromancer is. Yeah, romancing. Hi, Bobby Bumder. Danielle smells. I do smell, so you are correct. I smell fucking fantastic. I don't, really shouldn't swear. I'm really bad at this. Hello, Rich. How are you? I mean, I'm gonna assume it's Rich as in like vroom vroom. Rich? Like vroom vroom is my euphemism for car. You have to confirm if it is vroom vroom Rich. Indeed. How is being a dad? I feel like this thread is gonna get so like convoluted. I was meant to be talking about D&D, and you know, we're just now gonna talk about being a dad for the first time. Congratulations. Oh, so cute. I can't wait to meet them. But I'm, like I said to you already, I'm kind of scared because I'm a clumsy bitch. And like I said, I just dropped my brand new laptop like 5 minutes ago, so just make sure I'm sitting down and there's like no one around him or me that can knock. I'm sure it'll be all good, all gravy, baby. So now we've got the baby out of the way, we'll go back to me talking about D&D. It's fine, he tries to feed off my nose, so that's going to be dangerous. Yeah, I will prepare for that. That's duly noted. I actually knocked one of my piercings yesterday. Me and Benjamin went to see Lord of the Rings extended versions at the cinema. I don't know what that has to do with the story. But I knocked my glasses knocked my piercings, there was blood everywhere. It was a bad time. So, just reminded me of that. But yes, back to the Lord of the Rings is the best. I'm glad you agree, Brie. Like, it's top tier film. You know when like you rewatch something and you're just like, this is so good. Like, it hasn't aged at all. Like, it will never, ever, like, not be timeless. It's just so good. And I love Legolas. As you all know, Brie, I have a thing for long-haired people. Especially very dark or blonde or white or yeah, the whole category. Just the Legolas kind of. Oh, I do like Gimli. I'm not gonna. Bobby, how have you? I'm like, Bobby. Rich, how have you not watched Lord of the Rings? I'm not gonna call you Bobby now, because. Well, I need to know where this username has come from, by the way. I love everyone in Lord of the Rings. Like, there's literally not one character that I'm like, oh, you're shit. Literally, me and Ben were talking about this last night, about how, like, we were saying how The Hobbit then got kind of, like, really cartoonised and was like, And then, obviously, the new Rings of Power. I mean, I'm just happy to have more Tolkien stuff, to be honest. I'm just like, I will appreciate whatever I get. But we were talking about the original films and how, like, they will always feel, like, superior because of the cast. Like, when you actually think about everyone in that film is, like, an amazing actor in their own right. So then to be put into those roles that were literally fucking, like, perfect for them, that the casting was just unreal. So, like, I just love Lord of the Rings so much. I actually have Lord of the Rings, like, 5e D&D books to play. I'm gonna go get them to show you guys. I'll be right back. I have returned. I'm just gonna catch up on the chat thread first. Yeah, Rich, I don't know how you have not watched, like, honestly, I'm actually personally offended by the fact that you've not watched it. Like, that I actually don't have words. I'm not usually speechless, but, like, not watching Lord of the Rings is an offence to me. Also, I'm going to need you guys to remind me to drink, because talking this much is making my throat dry out. So, just some ASMR for you guys. I'm glad that you made your account rich just to wind someone up. Please don't do that to me. I don't think I can handle it today. I feel like I've, had some bloody gas and air. Wait. That was my comment to Bray. Being like, sure, blame it on the talking. I do love The Hobbit, I'm not gonna lie. Love that. I am sulking too much. That's a good one. I'm gonna have to remember that. I'm gonna steal it and use it in my day-to-day life, apparently. I do love The Hobbit. I do think it's really good. It was the first of the Lord of the Rings series that I got to watch in the cinema. So when Lord of the Rings came out, I was in, like, the first Fellowship of the Ring. I was in year 7. So my parents wouldn't let me go to the cinema or anything on my own. And they wouldn't take me to see it either. They were like, oh, we'll take you to go see Harry Potter. Which, did love Harry Potter, do love Harry Potter. Not as much as I've got older, but it's still great. I'll still watch them. In fact, just went to the theatre to see the play with Benjamin and my adoptive family recently, which was very good. Another side note I'm gonna just derail onto. But yeah, Lord of the Rings and Star Wars are just those two kind of, like, franchises that I will never get old of. And yeah, we'll just always love. So yeah, I'll show you guys my Lord of the Rings stuff now. So it's like a campaign based in the Lord of the Rings world that you can play D&D in, basically. I've only read through a few pages, but it looks really fucking cool. I'm really excited. I've kind of said I'm going to play it for my friends that I started D&D with, which I was meant to go into you all, but, you know, we got sidetracked. So I got the book, which is kind of like all the character creation, all the lore behind it. Yeah, so like how it all works. The art in this as well is like unreal. The pages, like, look at the border and stuff. If I ever have children, I'm telling them this is the Bible. Like, honestly, this is a good book. And I fucking love a good book. I really need to stop swearing. But yeah, the art in this is so nice. Like, just look. Just look. It's so pretty. But yeah, I'm very excited to start this. But obviously I'm relatively new to D&D, so I'm like, do I want to step into being a dungeon master straight away? Probably not. This is the map that I got with it. I can't show you guys, but yeah, love a map. Bit of a map haul, really. And then this is my little, like, I'm not actually going to be called a dungeon master, I'm going to be called a lore master. So this is my little lore master screen, so no one can see all my notes when I'm lore mastering. No sneaky scenes. And then on the inside, kind of like a D&D one, if you've seen it, it has like all the shit that you need to know, basically, on the inside. So yeah. There's someone at my door. I'll be right back. I'm back. It was the postman. Oh, Brie, you're leaving. Sad puppy dog eyes. But thank you for joining. I appreciate. You've kind of all derailed me, which has been fun. We love a railing in this house. Yeah, probably shouldn't start with that thing either, really, should I? No. But yeah, good night. I hope you have a lovely sleep. To go back to, I don't remember what I was talking about. I know I was showing you guys all my like Lord of the Rings 5e stuff. So I'll stay on the D&D theme, and I'll go back to, I think I've kind of spoke about the campaign as much as I can. I'm going to be playing, so like I say, building owlbear, going to be playing a drow monk. I'm very excited. I've not played a drow or a monk before, so I've only played a fighter wood elf, which came with the starter set, which is how I started, and I'll go into that. A tiefling, which I've adored, but I present as a human, so I'm enchanted, so that basically like my body and my skin is obviously golden as a tiefling, but I present to just be like really tanned and sun-kissed. My eyes are like a bright yellow, but everyone else would just see hazel, and you can't see my horns or my tail. So I present kind of like human, but at some point my tiefling nature's just gonna quite literally come out. Which I'm excited for. And the group that we play with is just like a local group. They're super nice. They're so like, I love how I went from like a wood elf fighter in the starter set to a wizard necromancer. I was like, oh my god, there's so much to plan. There's so much to do. There's so much to learn. It was a big, it was a big step up. But they've been so patient with me, and they've been so nice. So with this campaign that I'm about to join, I wanted to play something new, and I've wanted to play a drow ever since I've read the book, and always wanted to play a monk. And luckily they kind of gel quite well from what I can see of my character creation. So I'm really excited to play her, and I will obviously on socials let you all know when my character's ready to jump into the campaign. So you can all go watch me roll some dice. I will probably buy some new ones before I start, because you can never have enough, apparently. Who knew talking was so hard? So, how I got into D&D, that was the next thing we said we were going to chat about. So my bestie Tracy, who, you know, shout out, whoop whoop, I'm sure she'll go watch this. I'll force her to. We worked together, and like her and her partner Joe, also shout out, big props to the big man. I don't know, yeah, just Gollum on a column. That was literally the best thing that I've ever heard in my life. So yeah, I was playing, got sidetracked again, was playing a couple of weeks ago, and Joe saw a assassin, we didn't obviously know it was an assassin at that point, on top of a like column, and he was like, guys, there's a golem on a column, because they kind of looked like a gargoyle. Yeah, it was fucking the best thing I've ever heard in my life. Literally, I might get that tattooed on me. Like, it was just superb. In fact, Joe, you would be very good at this. So would you, Tracy. Maybe I'll force you guys to do it one day. If, you know, I become famous. Ain't gonna happen. But, you know, a girl can dream. So, yeah. I started playing with them. So they had created characters on D&D Beyond. And I heard, and I was like, oh yeah, D&D, I've heard about it, but like, you know, how do we play, kind of thing. And then we were in kind of like the processes of looking for a dungeon master to host for us. So we looked online. At that point, there was no one in London who done it. There was no like pubs. Now, my voice just went, wow, I just sounded like 90 years old. So when we were looking, like I say, there was no like pubs or anything. Now there's 2 places in London that kind of like host D&D, which is really cool. I'm going to get them up because, you know, got to share the love and all that. I know I have them on Insta, so we'll go there first. RPG Taverns. Well, I'm really bad at this because it's like mirrored. But yeah, Central London. I've not been, so I can't, like I'm just saying there's just places to go. I need to go, and I am going to go, but when my diary allows, basically. And then the other one that I know of is because I'm not on the right Instagram, I'm on my work one. That'd be why it ain't working. Arcanist Tavern. Why am I so bad at this? So yeah, them as well. So I think they're more like East London-ish, so that might be easier for me to get to, but obviously it just depends on, like I said, diary. So when me and Tracy were looking, we couldn't find anyone, and it was really sad. Hello, Michi. We couldn't find anyone to host D&D for us, so we were just like, what do we do? And my good friend Halima, also another shout out, was like, there's a guy who works in the Apple shop across the road who's a dungeon master. Just go in and ask for him. I was like, I can't walk into Apple and just shout out, I need a dungeon master. Like, I'm confident, but I'm not that confident. So I went home and my partner Ben stepped up to the mark and he was like, I'll get the starter set and I'll learn how to play as the dungeon master. And that was when I knew I'd made the right choice, you know. being with him. I'm gonna marry him and all that. Like, yeah, he truly is the master of my dungeon. So he learned how to DM. We all got together, played D&D, and literally from the first session I was like, holy shit, this is the best thing I've ever done in my life. I need to play all the time. I need to get all the books. I need all the dice. And my whole personality is now going to be Dungeons and Dragons, which it has turned into. So I wasn't wrong. I'm consistent and I'm honest and I don't lie. So that was how I got into D&D. We still meet up. Unfortunately, Tracy no longer lives in London, so I can't meet up and play D&D as much as I would want to. But whenever she's down, we always make a thing of it, and it's really fun. I like it. And like I say, after that, I was then hooked. I started using the good old Facebook to try and find another group. That's how I found my second group. After playing a Wood Elf fighter, because as soon as I saw Wood Elf in the characters, I was like, I dibs the Wood Elf. Like, I'm gonna be that bitch. But it was a fighter, which isn't the worst to play, but like, I love being like hands-on, really in it, and I'd be like, yeah, I'm shooting with my longbow, pew, and I just whiff it, and then that's my turn gone. It was kind of really annoying. I was like, I want to do more. Although my character's name is Danagast. If you know who Radagast is, you'll get the reference. So my whole thing is using my name Danielle as a pun for characters, hence Dan Solo, Han Solo. See what I did there? God, I'm really cheesy, aren't I? You know when you just like watch yourself for a minute and you're like, who are you? Now I've forgot what I was talking about. I think that's just going to be what this whole channel is just me forgetting what I was talking about, really. Very on brand. But yeah, I've really enjoyed playing a fighter, but I just wish there was a little bit more to it. Maybe as I got to like higher levels, it would have got better. We did, so with the D&D starter set, it's the one with Dragons of Storm Wreck Isle, I think that's what it's called. So you have to play the character, or they just give you pre-made characters, so you haven't got to, pardon me, you haven't got to spend your time kind of like trying to create a character. You can literally just jump straight in and play it. So they chose the route of the champion. I'd already started reading the player's handbook at that point. So I'd read about the Battle Master, which obviously gives you like maneuvers. And I was like, sick, I want to do that. All you have to do is ask your DM. DM's my boyfriend. So I was just like, babe, can I be a Battle Master instead of a champion, please? And that is kind of what we've done since. I've literally used the maneuvers like twice though, so I really should try and use them more, but there's just not really been the ones that I've picked, which are Riposte, Parry and Larry. Yeah, that's confusing. I'm surprised I remembered that. Like, well done, pat on the back, dust off the shoulders. But yeah, I should use them more. But our campaign is probably coming to an end in the next sort of like week or so. Next week or so, like the next time we play. So we're gonna be creating our like own characters, so I might not really get to like see the full shebang that a fighter has. But I think I will replay one at some point. I think my next character that I play with, like, my close group of friends that I started D&D with, I want to play a druid. I fucking... Stop swearing, Danielle. I want to play a druid. I've literally loved... If you know anything about me, like, I would be a druid in real life. Like, it's who I am. So I've wanted to play a druid this whole time. Started reading Tasha's Cauldron of Everything, and I read about obviously the Circle of Spores, and I was like, that is me. So the next campaign I play is going to be that. I'm very excited. I'm kind of like toying with the idea of also playing some other things. I want to do a See, I'm just like telling you all the characters. I'm meant to be opening my new laptop, but I'm just chatting shit about D&D. Maybe I should change the title to just chatting about D&D as well. Let me add it. How I got into D&D. Is there anyone in here? I know Michi gave me side eyes, but hasn't said anything else. It's more fun when I'm talking to someone, even though I get sidetracked, but you know. I think, yes, I was talking about the other character I wanted to play. So the other character I wanted to play was based off Marceline from Adventure Time, who literally love her. I really want to do something like Lumpy Space Princess as well. That's my thing again. I'll be right back. Hello. So yes, Marceline from Adventure Time. I'm gonna play her probably as a drow again, just because if she isn't a drow, I don't really know what else she would be. As a bard, obviously, because she has her guitar. Daddy, why did you eat my fries? So yeah, very excited. So I might play that in my campaign with my friends. We'll see. I'm just gonna play everything once. That's kind of like my first achievement to unlock in Dungeons and Dragons, is to actually play every class at least once. 'Cause yeah, why not? I think that's kind of like my D&D life thus far updated. So I think all that's left is to open my PC. I've wanted this for ages. I put out like a poll on Threads as to should I get this laptop or should I get a Steam Deck? And there was a lot of people who preferred a Steam Deck, and I was kind of convinced until the point that I decided that I would probably want to start streaming, especially when I joined that D&D campaign, which meant I'd have to stream, and I was like, people have told me to give it a go before. Apparently I'm funny. So I was like, okay, that kind of narrows it down to the fact that I need this. It's honestly, it's so big. That's what she said. Hello, Michi. I don't know why I put that accent. How are you? How's your day? Are you just gonna say hi and then not talk to me again for 5 hours? Right, I'm just gonna start actually unboxing this now because I'm so excited. Yeah. So I've wanted it for ages, and basically the one I bought was on Amazon, and it was one of those ones that's it's got a slight damage on it, so there's money off. The money off was over £100, so I was like, I'm fine with a little scratch. In fact, I'll just show you guys the damage so you can kind of know for your own reference when you're looking for stuff. But as soon as I saw that, I was just like, I've got credit cards. It's fine. And life's been a bit stressful recently, so I'm just going to treat myself. I'm literally so excited. This is such a big box though. It's really taped up. I probably should have got scissors. I'll see if I can just shimmy it out at this point. Oh god. Okay, we are down to... I'm honestly so excited. My phone is like popping off, so I guess I should see. I am going to... I forgot to put in kind of like a Discord chat that I was online, so I'm just gonna pop it in there that I'm on. Michi, why are you not talking? Sorry. Not that anyone's gonna be, you know, like, waiting on me or anything. I'm done. I'm back. And we can open the box. So, I can't really see anything on the box. So sometimes, like, I've had it before, I bought something on Amazon. And basically, I am gonna have to get scissors though, aren't I? Let's be honest. Where the box was actually damaged and the product itself wasn't, but obviously with it being like over £100 off, I'm assuming the product itself is actually damaged. So I'm gonna go grab some scissors. I'm gonna be right back. Sorry, I'm literally so gassed. This is literally like... The whole reason I bought this, by the way, is to play Baldur's Gate 3. Like... I'm so gassed. Hi, Namit. I've been talking about building our bear. Because, you know, it probably would have been smarter to have talked about it once I had already told you guys that I was streaming, but, you know, my brain don't work that well. Honestly, I'm like 3 boxes deep and I'm still not at the laptop yet. I'm very, very excited. I really should do this like as cock-handed as I'm doing this. Yeah, I started streaming and I was like, why is no one here? And then I was like, oh, Danielle, you've literally not told anyone that you're streaming, so that's why. And it's been kind of chaotic, I'm not going to lie. I felt a little bit all over the place and I got sidetracked a lot. But we were talking about D&D, because that's apparently all I talk about nowadays. And now, we're like 48 minutes in. Damn. I'm only just opening the laptop, so I've been faffing quite a fair bit. It is that kind of Monday, I agree. I've got the week off work, which I'm gassed about, so I'm going to be spending it playing Baldur's Gate 3. Once I can open this box. Okay. I think I'm kind of, like, defeated by the box at this point. I honestly don't get what's kind of, like, not opening now. Oh my god. How is your Monday anyway, Nemit? It's nice to actually chat with you and talk to you because I feel like we haven't had that opportunity yet. There is always a little bit more tape. It's really annoying. Oh my god, guys, I think I'll get it open. I'm so excited. This is... I don't want to do this and then it all falls out. Oh, there's more cardboard, so I'm just going to turn it around. I'll try and be like, no, I'm just going to... I'm not actually going to drop my brand new laptop. That's probably not a good idea. It's big! Do I really want to be saying it's big? Probably not. But here we are. Oh! I feel like a professional person. Ah, very nice. I don't really have the option to work from home. My job is very in-person, so yeah, I wish I could do a job working from home, especially when, like, I don't have any pets at the moment, but I plan on getting some very soon once my house is renovated, and at that point I'd really like the opportunity to work from home, but I don't do a job that allows that, so good luck to me. Okay, I'm going to hold it very carefully and put all the other bits. So I don't even know what the other bits are. I'm just going to open this first and then we can go through all the stuff that's come along. I'm really excited, guys. Oh, honestly, it's so big. I can't really say this anymore, but I was like, what's this? It's a bot? What do bots do? I'm new, I don't know. Nemi, I'm literally gonna like take you as like the mentor. Should I block them or just allow them to stay put? Give me advice. Basically, whatever you say, I'm gonna do. Because I don't know what I'm doing, so I need an adult to tell me what to do. Even though I am an adult. But here we are. Oh my god, it's so nice. Ugh. Okay, I'll ban them. Thank you for letting me know. So, just on my first ban, guys. Sorry, I'm in a really weird mood. I swear to God, I'm not usually this crazy. I'm just really hyped because I got a new toy. Oh, even the bottom of it's nice. Oh, I'm so excited. It looks fancy, doesn't it? Ooh. Sorry. Look at the top. Oh. The emblem's a dragon. Oh, I just feel like that's so fitting. I didn't say when I was actually talking to you guys, my character in my first D&D campaign, I don't know why, obviously this reminded me because it's got a dragon on it, but my character's name Because we were talking about how like all it is. This is, you're gonna see how I get sidetracked really easily now. It's a really cool logo, isn't it? Look at it. It's a dragon. So we were talking earlier about kind of like names and how I use all my characters in D&D are like spin-offs of my name. So like my name's Danielle. My first character was Danagast. Obviously, had to be done. I was playing a wood elf. Same vibes. Second character is Danik, who is the tiefling. This is the typical thing of being new to D&D and just getting fully engrossed. My second character is, I'm gonna have to double check now, but I've made a cleric dwarf who's meant to be kind of like Gimli's offspring or descendant. Let's have a look at her name. I also want to play a guy at some point. And my character that I'm like playing as Marceline from Adventure Time, I kind of need to like figure out how I'm going to turn that, because Dan Celine doesn't really work. So I'm going to need some suggestions on names for that. So like I said, I had Danagast, who became Danagast the Dragon Slayer. I killed a dragon. Yeah, I did. I was just so happy. That names are really hard, aren't they? And it's really hard when you're trying to base them off your own name, because you're like, how am I even meant to turn this into something cool? I feel like I've started something that's just impossible. But yeah, I got to slay the dragon in my first campaign, guys. Kind of a big deal. But yeah, so I'm now known as Danagast the Dragon Slayer, as my full title, of course. My second character, who's the tiefling, necromancer, is Danix. My drow monk is Dandarin, which I'm very excited to play. And then my cleric that I've made, that I've not actually played, who's a hill dwarf, her name is Gimel. Like Gimli, but Danielle. Gimel. Did you get it? I liked it. I thought it was good. So yeah, Marceline. I could do Marcel. Kind of works. We'll see. But I'm actually gonna look at the laptop. So, like I say, I bought it with the understanding that there's some damage to it, because like I say, there was like £100 off the price. I'm looking for the damage right now, because I can't see anything. The only thing I can see, I don't even know if the camera's going to pick it up, but there's like a tiny scratch, kind of like here. You can't even see it, guys. Like, honestly, it's... MSI is very heavy. Hello, by the way, Night Hunter. It is a very heavy laptop. I was like, oh, I could just take this out with me. My back will not be able to carry this, so... I honestly feel like this is... I know I keep saying it's really big and I probably shouldn't, but it's actually massive. Like, I know I bought a 17-inch, but like... I didn't realise how big 17 inches was. I feel like this is just a lot of innuendos, but... And then, yeah. Oh, it's so nice. I feel like a really important person. Oh, yeah. Look at it. It's so pretty. I don't know why, but like these kind of like stickers really annoy me. Like these and these. I just like, I love a sticker, but these are not giving the vibes. I'm like, I probably shouldn't. Night Hunter, be good. Yeah. These stickers just aren't the vibe. I'm like, maybe I shouldn't take them off like the first day I get them. But, you know, we will see. I'm gonna turn it on, guys. I'm really excited. I'm sorry, but I'm gassed. It lights up rainbow colours. Ah! I really shouldn't be this excited over a laptop. I honestly... Whew. Yeah. Also, pretty much the only reason I bought this is to play Baldur's Gate 3. I've just felt left out for too long. I've seen Storian, whatever his name is. I'm sure I'm going to know it pretty soon. And I'm just upset that I've not been able to play. So, your girl's going to be on there soon. I feel like this is like the longest loading ever. I'm really bad at this because it's mirrored. I do want to hear a crazy BG3 story. Go ahead. And that gives me time to set up my new laptop. Oh yeah, baby.
To set up your device using a screen reader, turn on narrator by pressing Windows plus Control plus Enter. For more accessibility features, press Windows plus U, or select the accessibility icon in the bottom corner.
Love accessibility. Very here for it. But your girl's quite audio sensitive, so probably going to be turning that off. Why is the UK always at the bottom? I mean, but still. Nemit, I am waiting on your story, by the way. You're probably typing, I'm just very impatient. I'm like, story? For me? I don't remember what... Ooh, my pals in Rotterdam. So I was with my pal... I'm just going to read this out. Alright, so I was with my pals in Rotterdam for TwitchCon, and on Sunday we didn't have a plan for where to eat. The place we wanted to go was booked solid, so we went down the street to another spot. A little fancy, but they had seating, so it was all good. They sat our group of 12 down next to another group. The other group, the voice cast of BG3 who were at TwitchCon. I would have probably lost my shit, to be fair. I would not have played it very cool. I think you can all tell that I don't play it very cool very well. And this is just on Twitch, so you can imagine what I'd be like in real life. My thing that I do, which is kind of like a running joke, so I work in London, and sometimes we get clients who are a bit, let's just say, well known. I have this whole thing where I talk to people, I don't realise that I know them. I know that I know them from somewhere, so I keep like saying to them, oh, you've been here before. And they're like, no. I'm like, no, you have. I know you. And they're like, no, we've not been here before. And then it just turns out they're like celebrities. And I'm just telling them like, no, I know you. And they're always like, yeah, we haven't been here before. I'm like, no, you definitely have. Because my brain just can't like understand that like celebrities exist outside of like TVs or films or social media or whatever. My one French pal, I'm reading Nemit's thing for everyone that's watching and wondering what, I've just completely changed the topic. My one French pal nearly did, but we were all very polite, waited until between dessert and the bill to say anything. But it was very odd hearing the narrator's voice floating over from time to time. I honestly would have just, yeah, I'd have freaked out, I'm not gonna lie. That's very cool. I really want to go to some conventions. The only one I know of is DragonCon, I think, which is in November. So if anyone has any recommendations, your girl wants to go. So fill me in. Because the only thing that I've ever been to, and I've been religiously for like 15 years, is MCM. So Comic-Con. But I need to branch out. I don't know what my Wi-Fi is. I'm just going to see if I can like get up on this laptop to work it out. Okay, apparently that is the same We'll see. Oh, it wants my network security key. I don't know that. I think it's in passwords. I think that's how you view your Wi-Fi. We're about to find out. I can't find it. But to be fair, this stream is over an hour long at this point, and I've shown you the laptop. I've shown you that the damage that I'm meant to have cannot be found. I'm, again, overly looking at it. Can't see anything. I'm very happy with my purchase. Very ready to play Baldur's Gate 3. If, obviously, you enjoy this stream. I don't know what people say, so I'm just going to say what I think you say. So, subscribe, if that's a thing. Appreciate it. And then, yeah, follow my other social media, I guess, to know when I'm going to post. Not post, stream. See, I'm learning the lingo, guys. I've got this down. And hopefully, like I say, I've got the week off, so I'm assuming I can probably... What day? I might stream on Wednesday or Thursday. If I have Baldur's Gate up and running, I'll probably stream me fumbling around on that, trying to figure out what the hell I'm meant to be doing, because I'm also not a gamer person. I literally bought a Switch in January when I was in Japan, and that was like the first game console I've played since I was 18, so like 24 years. Fucking hell. I'm not very good at maths either. Since, yeah, like 14-15 years, and I've loved it. So I'm now officially a gamer girl. It's happened, guys. I knew it would. But yeah, so maybe I'll stream me trying to play Baldur's Gate on Thursday or Wednesday. I will post on socials a little bit. I didn't know I was going to do this stream today, to be honest. I was like, what should I do? I've just done kind of like a chatty, why I like D&D, how I got into it, opened up my new toy. And yeah, thank you for everyone that's joined. Thank you for chatting. I appreciate it. And I'm sure I'll see you all soon. Bye.